so simple, but never defined. We'll be together in shades of gray. We'll be together always this way.
There's a moose over there, a cow moose.
And there's a photo I keep in my heart of a perfect day, a perfect start. Through the lens, it's easy to find.
Another moose. Oh, she moved. Or he. I think it's a bull. I think I see little horns. He's big.
A cow?
It's hard to tell.
Find a place for us, a place in time. There are colors that will never fade, like the memories yet to be made. We'll be together all of the days. It's getting stronger in so many ways. And there's a photo I keep in my heart of a perfect day.
So day one of coming back to Isle Royale, we got in on the seaplane and got in kind of late. So we didn't get on the trail and hiking until about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And we wanted to make our way to Daisy Farm. We started in Rock Harbor. So we tried to bust out 8 miles. We went via the Greenstone Trail. The nice thing about hiking later in the day is there was a lot of moose around. So we saw 4 moose total. They seemed to be a little bit more active in the afternoon. So we saw 3 cow moose, one of which had a calf with her. We saw quite a bit of different wildlife, which was nice, and it was cooler. So it was a nice hike in. Neither one of us expected to get a shelter at Daisy Farm because we got there around 8 o'clock, a little after. So, but somehow by the grace of God, we got a shelter, which we didn't expect. So that was a really nice surprise. And then we just went to bed for the night because it was a long day and it was late, and we had to get up early the next day to go to Chicken Bone.
A perfect start. Through the lens, it's easy to find a place for us, a place in time.
Yeah. So day 2 brings us to Chicken Bone. We got up Daisy Farm and weren't in any hurry to get going. No moose on our way to Chicken Bone West, which is where we ended up. So you can see Chicken Bone Lake behind me here. It was fairly hot on the trail. We went the Greenstone most of the way. Nothing too crazy. Bugs aren't bad, really. Something stung me on the way on my leg, but other than that, not really very many mosquitoes. We got site number 3, pretty nice site. Pretty good access to the water, not exactly directly on the water, but it has a really nice view. So I'm hoping maybe tonight or tomorrow morning we might see some moose on the lake behind us. Who knows? Vampires. Huh?
It's gonna drive me nuts listening to those all night long.
There's so many.
You should know while you're gone, I'll be here while you're gone. While you're gone, I'll be here for you, while you're there, I'll be here.
Some Oreos, huh?
There's some calories.
I just needed to put you down for a while. I just needed to clear the atmosphere. There was nothing there. Couldn't breathe out there anymore.
Day 3 technically on the island. Today we are at Hatchet Lake. We hiked from West Chicken Bone over to Hatchet via the Greenstone Ridge. So it was pretty hot today, especially up on the ridge and the exposed parts. And for whatever reason, I was having a tough time out there. It's not a particularly hard hike. There's a lot of elevation change, especially in the first quarter mile past West Chicken Bone. There's quite a significant uphill climb to get to Mount Siskiwit. But after that, it's relatively flat for Isle Royale standards. A lot out in the sun on the ridge. A lot of really nice views. Unfortunately, it's really hazy the past few days because of all the wildfires out west. Decided to start rating campsites, so I rated Chicken Bone West yesterday 3.5 out of 5 stars. Most of the sites had really nice water access. Here at Hatchet Lake, I would probably give it like 2.5, maybe 3 stars out of 5. Most of the sites are quite a ways away from the lake, and there's a pretty steep climb down with like stone steps to get down, and there's also a lot of leeches in this lake. Matt somehow went swimming in the lake. He just went in and out really quick, and he kept his sandals on, and he didn't have any leeches on him, so I don't know how he got away with that, but I would not swim in that. Bugs here don't seem to be too bad, but just like at Chicken Bone, I'm sure once the sun goes down, I'm sure the skeeters will come out. Yesterday when we were hiking to Chicken Bone, I got stung twice, one on each leg by something. I don't know what. I think it was a wasp, since it stung me twice. Matt thinks it was a caterpillar, but I don't think it was a caterpillar. Today my ankles are so swollen where that wasp stung me. Let's see if I can show you. So you can see it stung me right here, and this whole area is really swollen. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it goes down here and around over here, and it's super swollen, and like it's like a pitting edema. So if I push, it stays there. It's really gross. and it's just so bad. It is very dry. All of the little lakes and streams that we cross are pretty much a trickle. A lot of little beaver ponds are completely dried up. That's taking a nap and listening to an audiobook, and I'm probably gonna just hang out here, listen to my book, drink some juice, maybe go down to the lake again. Sounds like there's a few loons down there. I was listening to them, hoping to hear some more today and maybe get them on camera. So here we are on day 4 of our trip. We hiked today from Hatchet Lake to South Lake DeSoar. According to my GPS watch, it was about 8.5 miles. It was pretty easy miles, I would say. Fairly flat, a few ups and downs. Most of it was in like birch forest and kind of brushy stuff, which wasn't really what I expected of the Greenstone. There really wasn't very much open, exposed area or rocky area at all today. So pretty much all of it was in the woods, so not really very many views, but still a really nice hike. It was an easy hike today. Saw one bull moose, and now here we're at South Lake DeSoar. I think the other campground is like over there somewhere. You can hear the loons in the background. This is apparently like the party campground, because over, I don't know if you can see it, over here is the group campsites, and there's a really nice sandy beach area over there that is pretty nice for swimming. So we kind of hung out there for a little bit, and kind of, we didn't really swim. There was a lot of other people swimming, but they're kind of over there partying. The whole campground is full. Our site is double booked now. Someone came in late. They hiked from Little Todd Harbor to South Lake DeSoar. So it's packed and it's pretty loud. The lake itself is decent. It's warm. But this area here has a lot of leeches. So unless you're in that sandy area, it's not really a place you're going to go swimming. Other than that, in total, I think I would give this site maybe 3.5 out of 5 stars. water access is okay. You kind of have to hike down a ways to a steep cliff, and the water is got a lot of floaties in it, kind of yucky. So, I mean, it looks clear. There's not a lot of tannins in it, but the lake is really pretty. So I do like the lake. There's a lot of little like islands and stuff. You can see there's one there. And it's really pretty, but I don't know, I kind of like, I'm partial to the sites on Lake Superior. We're being overrun by dragonflies everywhere, and they're going after, there's like 100,000 of these things taking off in there. And they're all taken off, and these dragonflies are like eating them up. They're huge too. It's like some mass dragonfly hunt of these. I think they're flying ants or termites or something. I don't know. It's really freaking gross.
Yeah, I tried to let you in, but baby,
This is what Mount Desor looks like. It's the highest part of the island. Is the air feeling a little thin, Matt?
Yeah.
Maddie found a moose shed off in the woods. That's a nice shed. It's pretty good size. Wow.
I just saw it sitting back there and I saw the stripes. I saw this part. I thought it was birch bark. Look, something was chewing on it.
Yeah. Probably a squirrel.
Chew that side off. Spider.
Yum.
It's heavy.
Well, yeah.
It's cool.
Keep it. You can call the other moose over.
Yeah, you should.
thing any one man could handle. You had me paying through my nose. Yeah, that's how this story goes. You're more than anyone man could handle. And I'm talking to myself, 'cause you don't care. How the hell are you going to put my love back on the shelf? And I declare, yeah, I know I don't own you. Yeah, I'll try and make this brief, but baby, you're a thief. You stole my heart and soul, now here I am off the channel. I know I'm not the only one who's been laid out just for fun. I think I know why you're here, you just here for the scandal. Yeah, I'm tired.